Back on the Anglers Extra pregame show, Jake Eisenberg joined now by the skipper, John Schiffner, our 13th manager show of the season. And Skip, thanks as always for joining us.
No, my pleasure. Thank you.
We'll start with the Bourne Braves, tonight's opponent, 1-1 against the Braves this season, in both those games at Doran Park. What do you take from those two games into tonight?
Well, they're a pretty good team. Like I said, they threw 15 runs at us not too long, 14, 15, whatever it was. It wasn't fun. And we made a lot of mistakes that game. It was not one of our better efforts. But the previous night we had beaten them. And so, you know, I think everybody in the league is about the same. So you got to bring your A game, like I tell these guys every night. Let's go. You know, I didn't think we played all that badly last night. I think Harwich just beat us. We didn't beat ourselves. So, you know, you can sort of take that away as a positive. We took some good swings. We did some good things. We just, you know, they just outscored us and outpitched us a little bit. But, you know, we've done that to people too.
You mentioned last night, and now the record back to 500. It's been a bit of an up and down season. What do you say to your team, and what do you do to make sure that things stay up?
Well, you just got to go out and play your best game. I gave a little pep talk during stretching that you're a pretty good team. You know, don't get down because you're down by 3 runs, 3 or 4 runs. You can come back. In the Cape League, after 6 or 7 runs, it's like a really, really uphill battle. Down by 3 or 4, you can chip away, especially early. We're down early, only 4-0. You know, I told them, you guys they kind of settled in. They kind of just like, oh well. And I said, don't do that. You're too good to do that. You're a pretty good team. And they're very good. Harwich is a very good team, but they're beatable. And, you know, if we play our best game, we can beat anybody, and we've got to do that.
You mentioned that it's harder and harder to chip away towards the late innings, and I think that's because this Cape League, as you've said, is a lot of a pitcher's league.
Right.
New arm for you on the mound tonight, and Jacob Stevens. What should Anglers fans expect out of him?
Well, he's one of the best freshman pitchers in the country. He was a freshman All-American. He was one of their top starters in the team. He went to a super regional. They battled their butts off in the ACC, so I think we're going to see somebody pretty good. He's here in a short leash. He's going to get a little taste of the Cape Cod League. He's a temp pitcher. He's going to go home after 10 innings or so, and this will be fun for him. It's, you know, this is something that some kids strive for, so it'll be kind of fun to watch.